In this video, we are going to study how to write scientific notation from standard, or we call it original numbers. Scientific notation. Scientific notation is a way of writing very large or very small numbers or measurements in a compact form. And also in scientific notation, we can show one or more zeros which are significant in a large number clearly, because at times these zeros which are significant in a large number are difficult to see that they are significant. We are going to see an example. So, method of writing scientific notation. What we have to note is that scientific notations have two parts. They have the coefficient part, which is a number from 1 to 9.999. This coefficient cannot be less than 1, and it cannot be 10 or above. It must be 1 to 9.999. Then the second part is the power of 10 section. We normally write it like this, 10 to the n, and n can be a positive number or it can be a negative number, which is, if it's negative, it can be -1, -2, -3, or if it's a positive number, it can just be 1, 2, 3. So the scientific notation is just coefficient times power of 10. So let's look at steps for writing scientific notation. Step 1. We have to move the decimal point in the standard or original number so that it is located after the first non-zero digit. We call it coefficient. Then step 2. We have to determine the number of places and the direction in which the decimal place moved. If the decimal point moved to the right, then the exponent, which is n in the power of 10, is negative. But if it moved to the left, then the exponent n, which is in the power of 10, will be positive. Then step 3, you just need to write the scientific notation, which is coefficient times the power of 10. We are going to look at some examples. So, example 1. Write 0.00423 in scientific notation. So, what do? We have seen that the decimal point is here, and we want a non-zero number. So, I'll start like this. 0.0000423. That's the number we have originally. We want to move the decimal point. So we're going to move it 1. You notice we are going to the right. 2, 3. And when we get here, we stop. So our coefficient is 4.23. We want to multiply by the power of 10. But how many places did we move? We moved 1, 2, 3, 4. And we move to the right. So our coefficient is -4. So this is our scientific notation for this number. We'll take another example. Example 2. Write the number 3500 0, 0, 0 in 4 significant figures. Based on our significant figure rule, these zeros are not significant. So we cannot write so if we write it like this, 3500.00, this is six significant figure is not correct. So to see the zeros which are significant clearly, we must write this number in scientific notation. So we want to write this number in scientific notation. So I'll write the number, then we'll want to convert it to scientific notation. We'll assume that the decimal point is here because this is a whole number. So we want to move the decimal point, but if you notice, the decimal point is moving to the left. So we are going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So our coefficient is 3.5. But if we do this is 2 significant figures, so we need to add 2 zeros so that we can have 4 significant figures. Then we can multiply by a coefficient 10 because it moved to the right. Sorry, it moved to the left. So our coefficient is positive. So this is 5. So that is our scientific notation. This other example is to convert scientific notation to standard numbers. So in this case, we have 5, 2, 1 times 10 to the minus 4. Before we could convert this number from standard number to scientific notation, if you notice, our decimal point moved to the right. So to get it now to the standard number, the decimal point has to move in an opposite direction. So we are going to move the decimal point this time to the left. So we are going to write, so we are going to move this here, 1, we add 0, 2, 3, 4, and we'll stop there. So our number in the standard form is 0.000521. So that's the number. And in this other case, before we could get this, our decimal point moved to the left. So in this case, the decimal point has to move to the right. So we are going to, we want to move the decimal point to the right. So we are going to move it 1, 2, we add 0, 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 then we stop. So the number is 3670000. So that is the standard notation. So thank you.